Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom stream, week 3, day 4. So we're going to be basically finishing out Tower of Doom today. I don't believe we're going to be able to get the final orb this stream, but we'll be able to finish up to 25. And really anything beyond 25 isn't really that worth it, so we're pretty much just going to there and then stopping once we reach it. Unless our guild really needs more help, but I'm pretty sure they're going to cover it. We still have people that have done 0, and we're still missing a person, though I believe I have a person to go replace that with finally. So we should hopefully have a full guild again. It's been ages since we've had a full guild. It's actually been like 3 weeks, I think. Mainly because of the holidays and everything. But yeah, it should be filled sometime later tonight, since I believe we have someone for the other slot. But anyways, let's go do Tower of Doom. So we're currently on 23, I believe. Yep. So let's see what room we need. Oh, it's a power room. Do we even want to take power? I guess. Let's see, how high is our stats these days? Do we even really need power? I guess it gives us 1 higher armor. Well, it gives everyone in the guild 1 higher armor, plus we'd be 1 step closer to the extra magic. So I guess we will. It'll help out everyone else who's still down there. We have enough sigils that it doesn't matter, so we'll go for it. What room was it again? I literally just read it, already forgot. It's 5 and 3. So let's go do that. It's 5. And of course, we're still using this team: Yasmin Pride with Titan, Divinia, Ketris Def. It's only failed us twice, or was it once? I think it's only failed us once so far. And that was mainly because Hero died within seconds. Which happens. They have a 2 skull hit. They just take 2 skulls, they one-shot us. Actually, if they take 1 skull, they one-shot us. Their stats are so high. Never mind, can't even let them have a single skull. Yeah, we die so quick. Well, that's Tower of Doom. Yeah, we'll throw one of these. We'll do it on first slot. Even though he has slightly less armor, it'll make sure we can start doing skull damage to him. In case that becomes relevant. Guess we'll start getting Divinia up, so we can get an explosion and a bunch of mana. We don't have a yellow or red here, so we won't be able to do anything with that. All of it looks bad. Let's take a blue. He'll skull us. It's just on shield though, so it doesn't do anything. Come on, move. Get that rolling. Red, do we want it? I kind of need to keep some amount of reds on the board, though, if we're going to go explode with it, but oh well. Oh, it didn't even surge. Why? Okay, move that down. Get the last of our mana that we need. Pretty much all the mana that we need. Grab that. Got a Def. Got another Yasmin. Yeah, we can't target that dude to stealthy. I'm actually going to ignore his summoner. Probably a bad idea, but it should be fine. Regained our barrier, throw it on. I guess now we'll hit it. So we'll take our greens, take our skull. That's why we used it on him first, so all those skulls would actually hit him. We'd actually hit him with another one. I don't know if we want it though, because there's a chance he'll take this. Well, then again, if we take this one, there's even higher chance he'll take that. But if we already have all of our mana, what's the point if we get more mana? We'll do that. Oh, oops, I forgot to destroy stuff. And he got an extra turn there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Luckily that has some merge. To block some of it. Hero's about to die. Somehow not dead though. After all of that mess. I guess we just take a brown. I actually don't want to take that skull. It's better just to protect our hero and let him waste his turn here. Oh, come on. He still got the kill. Oh well. It's not too big a deal because we already have stats for everything else. So we'll throw this at his summoner just so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that would be enough damage. Apparently not. Well, Death Marks, go. Win us the battle. He's also in 1 skull range. At least while he's stunned, he's in 1 skull range. Can you really just extra turn that? I think we have enough durability that this isn't mattering too much, but I don't know, it's about to die. It's actually gonna die here. Did we just get goblin looped? Pretty sure we just got goblin looped. Not completely, but that's a lot of damage. Okay, we'll take a couple different ways we could grab this. Guess we take it that way. Well, 1 down. Still got the other ones to deal with, though. And Ketris took a bit of damage there, so he doesn't do as much damage himself. What do we even want? I guess we take a green to red. Do we get yellow out of that? We don't even need yellow, but let's take those main 2. Okay, good. We do get it. And we do get it for an extra turn, too. So now we just throw a skull, throw a Ketris there, and that should pretty much be win, other than the first slot. It's the only thing that's going to live. There we go. We can still technically lose to that, so it's very unlikely. but definitely still possible.
Mana surge.
And Ketch's gonna lose all of its damage because it's tanking up front. Might just be easier trying to kill it with Def at this point. One more Def will do it. Also, at this point, just a bunch of skulls would also do it. Yeah, one skull will kill. I'm actually just gonna go for Def mana here because getting Ketch's to full probably won't happen in time. And we can skull it. There we go. Shaky battle, but it doesn't really matter too much what the end result is as long as we end up winning. And then we get a power, which gives us 1 higher armor, or everyone in the guild 1 higher armor, and almost another magic. Also, we'll go do that pet because that's actually one that we haven't had for a while. Oh, I keep clicking that. That's just the redeem code for today. I've been using it beforehand just so we know, just so I don't have to waste a little bit of seconds there. Also, hello everyone. Hello Famous. Hello Captain. Hello Steve. Hello Jesse. Hello William. Hello DeCreo. Hello Humberto. Hello Doomflip. Hello Bill, and hello everyone else. Welcome. Let's see. Doomflip, I have no clue what you're asking. Maybe if you rephrase the question. Hello, Haley, welcome. Anyways, back to, actually, back to pet, right? Yeah, let's do the pet real quick. Before I forget, because I will forget. Hello, Bogdan, welcome. Okay, grab that. Get herself a, I don't know, what do I want here? I guess Purple Surge and whatever. Yeah, Purple Surge. I mean, why did I say purple? I meant brown. I always do that. I'll look at one specific area while trying to think of another area, and I'll just say the inverse color. Inverse color as in green and yellow, brown and purple, and red and blue. I don't know why, but I always confuse the two, all three of those with the other one, occasionally. It's really weird, but it does happen. Yasmin, Divinia, Yag, with Titania did good. Yeah, sounds like it would be fine. Pretty much anything around Yasmin's weapon thingy is gonna win. Unfortunately, it's one of those weapons that was only available for that one time, and hopefully they'll have it available in some way, shape, or form in the future. But it does pretty much auto-win Delves. Maybe not auto-win. You can still lose hero, which we've done a couple times. But, I don't know, it makes things a lot easier. Well, the devs don't give me any info whatsoever. At least currently they don't. And even if they were to, I'd most likely have to do a non-disclosure agreement. And the only bit of info I ever get ahead of time, which I'm also not allowed to ever share when I do it, is, I don't have a non-disclosure agreement on it though. Though still, out of respect, I need to not share it. But the betas, whenever they do betas, I know everything pretty much of the next patch before it ever happens. You could try getting in the beta program thing. But as far as actually getting paid from streaming, it's normally a good bulk of it, half and half. Pretty much comes from, well, actually I guess I can have it from several different areas. But the biggest area that I make the money from is just having ad revenue on all my videos. Every single video of mine, pretty much, except for a few exceptions where they get demonetized, or monetized with ads, and just naturally from people watching the video. It ends up making money from that. On average, it's generally around anywhere from $1 to $3 per 1,000 views, though it can vary from time to time based on many factors. But that's generally how most YouTubers get a good bulk of their money. Other than that, donations, people just giving money. Like yesterday, we got $5 from the stream, or an extra $5 from a donation, stuff like that. That ends up making up for quite a decent chunk, mainly because I also have a Patreon, which I've been meaning to do the YouTube's integration version of that, because I know with all the Patreon scandals, well, not really scandals, but people trying to like move away from it, YouTube does have its own version that I haven't actually ended up utilizing yet, so I'll probably do that in the future. But things like viewer donations make up a decent chunk of it as well. And other than that, I know that's pretty much it, unless people have merchandise or sponsorships, but I have no merchandise, and I very will be unlikely and hesitant to ever take sponsorships. I have gotten some like really cheap ones, but they never seemed like they were anything too interesting or really bad products or gambling websites or any combination of other bad things that you would never actually want to sponsor. Let's see, I'll move that over. Okay, we'll go and take a red over. Yeah, it still doesn't pay the greatest, but I don't know, it's growing, it's getting there. One annoying thing that YouTube does have these days, though, is while you still can use all the other monetization methods, actual ad revenue, I don't think you can do unless you have 1,000 subscribers these days via YouTube. I think it's 1,000 subscribers and some amount of views within the last month. I believe you need to be able to get monetized these days on YouTube. Which isn't too hard. When I was actually doing YouTube like every single week, once we like started actually doing it on a regular basis, which was pretty much the start of the channel, I think I ended up reaching that in 2 months, I think it was. But on the current format, for those entire 2 months, I would have made nothing other than donations. It's also why I don't stream on Twitch. Twitch has a ridiculously high requirement to actually get ad revenue and stuff from it. And they also take a ridiculously large cut from those little $5 things, like those little subscription things that gives emoticons and everything. I think they take 50% unless you're a bigger, and then they take, I think, only like 35% or something. But still, it's a ridiculously large cut. I believe YouTube's version of it, while it's not as good as Twitch's, they only take a cut of like barely anything. It's almost like a transaction fee is how small the cut is. Like it's basically none. At least very, very minimal. They might have changed it in recent years though. Am I allowed to talk about 4.25? I'm pretty sure we don't even know much about next patch yet. The beta hasn't started for it, so who knows what they're doing with it. Yeah, I don't believe we're going to know anything publicly about 4.25 for like another week or two. Maybe even longer. How do you get in on the beta? Generally you have to be pretty active in the community or just in the forum specifically, because that's where the devs normally check the most, I would say, and global chat. But yeah, just being pretty active on the Gems of War forum is one of the easier ways. And then whenever they're going to go and start doing the beta again, try asking Salty, which is the community manager for Gems of War. I don't know if they're really accepting more people for it at the moment, though. The only people that they're really trying to get more of is people that know multiple languages. Doesn't even matter what combination, just knowing multiple. Oh, speaking about multiple, we just got 3 small Pakas. Still not as many as we need. We still need another 4, but making progress. Anyways, back to Tower of Doom. We are currently at... oh yeah, we took the power. I think we need battle number 3. Let me just double check. Yep, 3 it is. Which is this one. You ask her on the forum or on global? Probably would be better to do it on the forum. Though I don't think she would say yes, I'm not sure. Like I mentioned, I don't know if they're even taking more people on at the moment. What do I even need to move here? I guess we'll take a brown, get that up. Get yourself a green. He'll just hit me on skull. He'll just hit me on barrier, with the skull. I'll get rid of the drain. It's probably where we're aiming Ketris. Out of everything on that team, that's by far the most annoying. Hopefully it'll hit Divinia if it tries draining something here, though. You know you want to. Yeah! No, never mind. It did it on not Divinia. I have no clue what it hit at, but it wasn't Divinia. with Death. Death's mana is kind of irrelevant. But if it does own Divinia, we have Immune, so that's the main reason why we'd want that drained. Because it can't actually be drained. Okay. We'll take a brown. Gets a barrier back as well. Why you gotta do that? Luckily it missed at least. And I technically didn't really need the cast. Well, I guess we kind of do. Try for the green there, didn't get it. We'll throw this down. I don't know, do we even want the skull? Probably not. Let's go throw this onto that one right there. Hello, analyst. Welcome. Switch to Mang for Tower of Doom because Worldbreaker ain't doing the job fast enough anymore. Oh yeah, definitely. Once you reach higher stats, you got to switch to the things that actually boost ratio off of stuff. Otherwise, it's not going to be quick enough. And Mang is normally the go-to method for that. The only real big issue with Mang, compared to Earth's Fury or anything else in this game mode, is it is so easy to die on hero. You can see that his base attack is normally enough to 1 or 2 shot us. And that's obviously not good if we're trying to use a first slot that needs to live the entire time. Also, you gotta worry about Entangle too on some battles, like right now. Which means you need a cleanse of some kind, like Divinia or Mercy or whatever else, Apothecary. Well, it's Red Week, so you can't use some of that. Never mind. Of all the things I just said, you can only use Divinia this week. But, I don't know, what other red cleanses are there? There's not too many. Or at least AoE red cleanses. There's a few single targets, but yeah, it might just be Divinia now that I think about it. But most people have Divinia laying around, hopefully. You use a pretty core troop for a lot of things. It was actually the best support troop added in 2018. By far. Actually, probably even just the best troop in general, period, that was added last year. Of course, there are like several things that could technically be it, depending on what category of good you're trying to go based on. But I don't know, Divinia is just amazing. It's a gigantic HP gain. Well, first things first, it gets a full board explosion pretty much. Explodes all red for 15 mana. That's not too bad of an exchange rate. Then gets cleansed to all allies, which they ended up nerfing quite a few of the cleanses over this year. And it's one of the few really viable troop that still has cleanse all. And then it just gives a gigantic amount of life. And other than that, it gains, has immune to mana drain, and it has the most efficient way to place positive stats effects on a team. There still isn't anything that places it better than that. The closest thing is that new legend that they added to the most recent faction. But that's about it. Not so many good methods for trying to get your entire team positively affected. Other than her, at least currently. Replacement for Death, Wisp, Queen of Tanya, and it's mainly those two. I think there's a few others too, but you probably have one of those two. If you don't have Wisp, there's something wrong. Because that's only an ultra rare. Should be laying around somewhere. If you have Catchers, you probably have Wisp. But yeah, Wisp or Queen of Tanya, either or. Really, any support troop would really work. Just depends what you want to put there. We're just using Def because of HP boost ratio. And because of Def Mark. Mainly Def Mark, but it also has HP boost ratio, so why not? This is 24, right? No, it's 23. Still got 2 more to go. Hello, Matthew. Welcome. What is my Necromancer team? For low level, we went over 3 of them on Monday. But for low level, I'm going to be using Black Manacles with triple Azarus. And for high levels, well, I'm not going to be doing it that far. I think we're just doing it up to 4. Or, you know, we're just using all the free battles. But for the later battles, if you are going to go further, I'm not even sure if we're going to use it. But if you do go further, you would use Hero using Mang, Keeper of Souls, or Skeleton if you don't have it, and 2 Azaruses. And if you don't have that, you would use Mang with 3 Bone Walls. And that would also be the cheapest possible team you can use. Mang with 3 Bone Walls. And then you just cast Bone Wall into Bone Wall into Bone Wall into Mang into Bone Wall, Bone Wall, Bone Wall, Mang, and just keep repeating that until you win. Actually, I probably don't even need this Valraven, but I still want to get the Valraven. I should really start not buying so heavily into these packs. We overkill every single event so hard. I think last event we had like 20-something sigils left over. Some kind of absurd amount. And this time's going to be pretty much the same. Because anything beyond 25 is not needed. Unless your guild's really slacking. But generally, nothing beyond 25 is really needed. Also, I'm hitting from the back instead of front because of Valraven. No! What? No! I was taking that for an extra turn. Oh, speaking about that, why am I trying to take an extra turn while we're frozen? First I missed the extra turn, then I tried taking one while frozen. Good job. Anyways, throw that down. It's not that big a deal. We're not frozen on blue anymore, so we can take that. We'll actually throw a Divinia because it does boost ratio him ever so slightly. Plus it gives us mana for Ketris eventually. What else can we take here? I think I might just throw down a Def. Actually, we'll take a Red Surge. There we go. Okay, I'll take a Brown Surge. Grab that, Ketris him. And throw a Def and pretty much be good to go. So we'll do that. Oh, wait, I can't do that. He has Submerge. I was gonna split kill that. Kinda doesn't work. He kinda has Submerge. Not gonna hit it. Ketris will, because how he distributes damage is a single target and then hits the adjacents. So at no point did it actually hit everything, even though it hit everything. So it hits through Submerge. But Def will not, because it's split damage. So anything that has Submerge on it will not actually get hit by it. No, we're not frozen on any of that. I don't have a way to drop that, I don't believe. Stick around there, grab all that, get a Ketris, and then just throw a Def at it. And I'll kill the Doom. I could use those sigils for scouting. Oh yeah, I guess technically we could scout out every room in a given area. Wait, how far is the guild scouted up to though? 25. Yeah, no one went further than 25 yet. But there's really no need to go further than 25. So there's not much of a point to really scout unless we just really wanted every room, I guess. Just so people know if there's anything extra. I wonder if my, that's a thing I actually never asked. I don't know if my guild scouts from 5 to 2 or from 2 to 5. I actually don't know. Or maybe they do it differently. I assume it's one or the other, but I'm actually not sure which way they do it. But, yeah, if we knew that information, it'd be a little bit easier to scout. So, for example, if we saw a tier 4 battle for 1, and they always go from 5 downwards, we would know that we would then need to scout 3 and 2 if we also wanted to do a little bit further searching. But I don't know if everyone in my guild uniformly does it from 2 to 5 or 5 to 2. So I assume they do it in one or the other. But I don't think every single person in the guild does it the same way. So I have no clue. If I knew that information, we could do that, though. But we do not, so we can't. Let's see, what do we need here? Well, apparently they already scouted it to death. Gosh, how many things do we have on this floor? We got a... Wow, that's a lot of things. We got a level... we got a, what is that? A Lucky on 2, so that's really needed. A Heroic on 5, which is just a free kill for the boss room. And then they also scouted the Unlock Scroll. Though, if we really wanted to cheese it, we could just use Heroism and not even bother with the 4 battle. But, which I think we're actually going to do. But let's do 2 first. That's an obvious one, since it's a Doom. Good evening, Brian. Welcome. Oh, is 3 a haste? Well, we don't really need more sigils. We have enough sigils. Also, I wouldn't really advise doing those battles this late. The haste is only good up to about 15 or 20. Everything beyond then, oh, I guess you could if you had a really, really consistent team on a given week. Like this week, it is pretty consistent. But, I don't know, more often than not, I feel like this late in delves, you wouldn't really go for it. Just because the amount of stats you have on the enemy, you could just lose the battle. And then that would kind of defeat the whole point in even doing it in the first place. But I guess if it's on a weak enough one, like 3, I guess it's fine. It's just going to mainly be a waste of time, though. We already have enough Dooms to get it done. If we were lower on sigils, I'd probably consider it. Yeah, I'll take a brown here. Need to make sure Hero doesn't die. Just take Skull, grab the 3 browns, Divinia everything, just line that. Let's see. We'll just go down the line at this point. Get rid of support of Dark Maiden. See if can get a def in there. Don't even need it, actually. Actually, well, we do and we don't. I guess we'll get one more of these before we do it, so we don't waste as much armor. Okay, we got a Ketris too, so we can just throw that down the line. Problem is, he's about to go web Ketris. There's about a 100% chance he'll do that right now. Actually, he could. There's about the same chance he would go for def as well. I'm placing my bet on Ketris though. Nope. I guessed wrong. Wait. I thought that was mana drain. Reduce an enemy's armor by 71, web them, and drain their mana. Am I missing something? Oh! Oh, I am missing something. It has blessed. Aha! Really? He just targeted the thing that has blessed. I think that's the first time I've ever used the immunity on bless. One interesting thing about blessed, which makes it better than impervious, it's essentially impervious, but it gains one additional effect on top of impervious, and that is immune to mana drain, which we just utilized there. Pretty sure that's the first time we ever actually used that aspect of it ever. But yeah, that's a nice little aspect of blessed, and the only thing that makes it better than impervious. Also, it overwrites cursed, if I'm not mistaken. So if you bless something that's cursed, it then becomes blessed instead of cursed. See, the video is amazing. I really wish they would add things that actually have these new stats effects. They've been out for like a month now, and of course we've gotten like 0 things that use them. I believe Next Delve uses quite a few of them though, specifically Bleed. I'm not sure when we're getting Blessed and Cursed though. Okay, which one's the heroic? I believe it was 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yep, there it is. We can just skip this final battle as well. What even is this final battle? Oh, we want to do that too. It's Spirit Fox. So we use Heroism here, because I did not want to deal with a Spirit Fox. That is the last battle I want to have to deal with. That's not happening. Oh wait, I just realized something. I don't think it's a thing though. Whoa! Did he just one-turn me? He just one-turn killed me. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Does anyone know if a unlock actually carries over? I've never actually tried doing that before. Does anyone know if you gain an unlock in a heroism and then you use a heroism for the final battle, does the unlock then carry over into the next room? I've never bothered doing that before, so I actually don't know. We might need to test it then, though it might just waste an entire sigil. But, yeah, does anyone know? Oh, it doesn't carry over? Okay, that makes sense. I've never actually tried doing it, though. Well, good thing I didn't, because it doesn't work. Kind of assumed it wouldn't, but yeah, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, this needs so many more casts since he just killed us out of nowhere. This team's actually, oddly enough, this team in, not so much in Delves, but in Tower of Doom is like the most overpowered team you could ever fight. Because Skeleton gets skulls so easily with a ridiculously high attack that just one-shots or two-shots you. He gets a instant purple gain, which could just instantly give that mana. Or it could give this thing mana, which just one-shots you. Or 2. 1 if you have a status effect. The only useless thing here is him, but then again, he gets a bunch of undead summons due to how much lifesteal he has, which will pretty much one-shot you in most situations. Only reason he won't here is because we have HP gain. But, it's kind of bad. I almost feel like grabbing Barrier, but the armor's probably going to do us a bit better. I need to throw Ketris at him. The hero's dead, yeah. Well, there goes Ketris. I think we just lost this battle. Why? Okay. Oh, we can't even death mark him either. Yeah, we're done. Gotta retry. That's unfortunate. Maybe we do go for the unlock instead. Oh, that makes it easier. So the thing that one-shot us the previous battle is now Valraven. So, yeah, that's nice. What do we need? What do we need? I need brown. Take a brown then. We'll grab a green right over there. Throw this onto... actually, we'll take much more brown. Grab all that. Throw this onto the Valraven. We could grab a skull there if we really wanted to, but he still has his armor. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going for the Valraven first for once. We're doing it on Skeleton. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. He's going to gain even more armor. But then again, Hero might die. Oh, no. We'll go grab that just so it gets out of kill range. It also gets some brown. Well, there goes Hero, dead. Oh no, good. Didn't overkill it yet. Go for the Valraven because that's probably our next order of business. Yeah, I should have actually waited on that. He's gonna get like 2 or 3 more casts. We could have just tore all of his armor at once. Whoops. Oh well. We'll go grab a little bit more HP just so they have enough to kill. Yep, that's not what I meant by kill. I meant them, not us. Okay. Well, we'll go throw this down. Even this has immune to Death Mark. Can even try cheesing it with Death Spam, because they all have immune. It's not the reason why we have Death, but it's one of the reasons why we have Death. Just the other components is actual damage. But I can't just preemptively do it just to try to get rid of his, try to kill him with Death Mark since they're all immune. I'll move that down, throw this onto Valraven. Actually, no, I don't. I throw it to the thing next to Valraven. I don't have a drop for that, so we're not going to go for it, but we'll go throw this right onto there. And now we need to kill that thing out before it destroys our entire team. I think he has single-handedly killed pretty much our entire team so far. Do we def? No, I think we try getting one more to Vinia before it dies. Okay, good. It did not get an extra turn. Oh, you know what? I should have defed. He gave us some free purple. So we'll let the Vinia die here. Oh, he's going to get a bunch of summons. I can't really stop that, though. So we'll take a skull. Oh, there goes my entire team. Are we going to fail to this like 3 times in a row? Seems like it. Maybe we replace Def with Queen Titania. Or something. That or we need to make sure your hero doesn't die, but I don't know, that's a lot of skull spam. Could always entangle him, I guess. There has to be some kind of red entangle. I think we just have to replace Def with an entangle option. It's still winnable, kind of. Kind of. Keyword on kind of. Let's see. What's that? I'm throwing this directly at Skeleton. How's this not dead already? As long as he doesn't get another cast, we're kind of fine, but he's about to get another cast. So it's not fine. I need him just to give us 2 skulls. Or we just need to take stuff that will randomly attempt to give us 2 skulls. Like trying to take that blue into... Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Nice. There we go. We have a chance now. Kind of. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. He's going to win just due to how high his stats are. I need this to actually die to his skull and not to his ability, otherwise he gets way too many summons. Okay, Def should be enough to kill that now. And right before his cast as well. But that cast really isn't going to be that intimidating, is it? Yes, it's next turn. So we'll just kill it. Grab all the mana, get a Ketris. It's even worth casting Ketris. All it's really doing is blocking Def. Yeah, I don't even think we bother. Unless we need to pass our turn. Unless we specifically need to skip our turn. I don't think it's worth going for here. So we'll keep moving until we need to skip. And just use them for skulls while we have them. Oh, he better not hit Ketris. Okay, I need him to die somehow. How do we do this? Because if he gets that summon, we lose. So the easiest way to do this is to deliberately give him a skull. Well, we failed. Hey, I have another Valraven. Except that one's not real. I think we lost. Yeah. Very unlikely to come back from that. At least he only summoned 2 instead of 3. Oh! That's weird. They only come in... Wait, what? Why do they only come in with 2 traits when he gets summoned? That's strange. But yeah, he actually doesn't have his immune until 3rd trait. It's kind of strange. I don't know why they don't have all traits. But that makes it easier for us. Hopefully that'll die to Death Mark and we'll get enough skulls to kill that. And then we need to somehow kill that. All of which pretty unlikely. Probably just easier to go and restart this battle at this point. But we came this far, we're not stopping now. Come on, Death Mark. You know you want to. Like, next turn, so we don't waste anything. Like a skull. What else? Take a purple. Oh, he could also just escape, which would actually be beneficial. Hey, Valraven escaping, actually being good for once. That's very rare. Okay, hopefully he takes that green for no reason. This is actually still in winnable range. He doesn't have enough to kill us here. His next cast also isn't enough, assuming he doesn't get a skull. So there's a good chance he's gonna get a skull. Let's take it out for now. We'll move all this. Oh no. Okay, good. No! Okay, yeah, we're in one-shot range now. If he gets full mana or if he takes a skull, we lose. Yeah, we lost. There's no way we... Yeah, I should just... oh, he he didn't go for the kill, but we still lost. There's no way we could possibly kill it with how many casts we need now due to not having boost ratio. Okay, let's try this one more time. What do we have that has entangle? Yep, that's not what I want. It doesn't even matter what it is. Just give me an entangle. I should have probably typed a bit more. Do you have entangle? Entangle a random enemy. That's not what we need. You don't have it. Why does nothing red have entangle? And we can't replace weapon. Wow, nothing red has entangle. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. There's one. It's not going to work, though. We can't use Sylvania more. It's red restriction. Sylvania more is good for that, though. But yeah, these are the only reds that... Oh, this is only one. Iron Bark. Unless we go to weapons. And then all those are bad. Well, actually, Withering Touch. It doesn't have to be red. But, I don't know. We kind of need that, so... Okay, Plan B. What is Plan B? What is Plan B? What's a good way to deny purple mana that's red related? Nope, that's not how you spell purple. Hey, we could throw that immediately and try getting it down. We could just double it, but never mind. We don't even have something that uses purple. Oh, so whatever we choose should be using purple then. Could go Elamagrim. But I also don't want to put more purples on the board. Let's see, what uses purple that isn't awful? I did click all colors, right? No, I didn't. Okay. So there's Death, but I want a different option. There's Elamagrim. There's Infernus, but it doesn't upscale that well. There's Queen of Tanya, which I guess would be okay. Schema, I don't really want more skulls. We're trying to make less skulls, not more. I could put Rock Troll in first slot, but it's just going to be one-shotted. Though it would feed us all the browns we need. Sunbird isn't going to be good in this game mode. Succubus actually wouldn't be awful, oddly enough. We wouldn't be able to get to Death Mark, but it gives a full mana drain for 9 mana. Wisp, I don't think I need that much board control. Oh no, I might just go Succubus just so it can't skull us as easily. Even if I just do that on a skeleton with 10 mana, it's going to save us from getting hit by it. Well, let's give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, good thing that missed. Otherwise, we'd be in a bad situation. So now, whenever he gains full mana, we just simply drain him. And I'm going to do not drain him this time. I think we go for these two and then hit directly on the summoner. So we do it on the one that has more first. But all we do now is just drain him every time he gets to near full mana. Or exactly at full mana, ideally. And wait on Yasmin on him, unlike the previous battle where I kind of messed that up slightly. Really? Can you not get mana so quickly? At least I only hit on barrier, but still. So we'll go do this on the boss then now. Yep, I gave him red, but he didn't go for it, so good for us. Bad on him. Get a Divinia, it's not too much, but I need HP. Got a brown out of it, 2 skulls. So the skulls are almost bad because we're just going to armor tier him soon anyways. So we'll get one more of these. Gets a bit of purple. Do we want that skull? Not really, we have barrier. So we'll go through, Ketris at him. Oh, I forgot to take those purples, and those blues. He's going to get a bunch of stuff. So I don't need that drain, he's going to miss with his other thing. Well then again, maybe not, because we're going to have to cast the Divinia. Let's take a brown just to make sure we gain our barrier back. So this is green to purple. That does give him a thing, but it's only going to be full mana at the time. Actually, we can just move that, and then he doesn't get it. So now he gets the other little bit of mana, but we can simply just go drain him. And and he's Death Marked because he got stunned off a skull. Since we stun him every time he hits us with a skull. So at this point, I can go Tira's armor. It would be fine. He's gonna hit us with a skull, but we gain pretty much. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, and he dies to the death mark. Very nice. Okay, we won. Replacing a mythic with a rare makes the team better. Actually, it's ultra rare, isn't it? No, it's rare. I was right the first time. I could drain him, but there's also very little need to drain him. Let's see. I'm just gonna get what's his name up. He'll hit us. It's fine. It's just a barrier. Even if that actually did hit, the worst I would have done is like not even 200 damage. Take Brown over. Throw Ketris at everything. And that's pretty much it. Okay, what else we need to get? Didn't get the skull there. Let's grab it right there. How are you not dead yet? And what else? I don't think there's any way for a chance. Oh, actually, there's one right there. There we go. That actually has a lot less damage when we don't have the Death there. But we'll go put Death back for the final ones. We'll use Heroism here because I do not want to have to deal with Spirit Foxes late in Delves. That is not happening. Okay, floor 25. So, what do we have here? We have a 2. Wow, there's a lot of luckies at the end. A 2 and 2 of 4. And then our final battle for Delves, and then we'll be done. And actually, we got a lot of points this time around. We got 33. Oh yeah, no one in the guild bothered going further. But yeah, we got 33 from just doing up to 25. And there's no point in going further than that. Yeah, let's go do that. What was it again? 2 and 5 in final battle. No, 2 and 4 in final battle. Let's go do 2. Let me go replace this back with Def. There we go. Oh, I didn't even bother changing the banner. Whoops. Mang, Rock Troll, Egg Thief, Storm Shield. That could work. Oh yeah, Rope Dart teams. Rope Dart is a really interesting method. Rope Dart into Megavore wouldn't be too bad. Or even just Rope Dart or anything. Rope Dart's really good at just moving around the enemy team. It's not something I've used a lot. There's very, very few instances where it would be the absolute best option for something. But it's an interesting strategic weapon to use for various battles, and it is pretty good against Dooms, since you can just use it specifically on the Doom itself, bring it up and make it easier to kill with Skull Spam, or make it so Megavore can start hitting from last slot, or any other thing that you want to combine it with. It's one of those good utility weapons that you wouldn't use it for everything, but there's specific instances where it's just absolutely amazing. I like weapons like that. It's not like a Mang or a Mountain Crusher where you just plop it into a team and it's like, there we go. You actually have to build around it, but it's actually good when you do build around it. Unlike some things which are just completely useless. Anyways, let's go throw this down, get her hit there. Grab herself a yellow. Get a good Divinia and just keep rolling from there. Grab all the reds we need. Yeah, we'll just explode everything. Let him do whatever, that's fine. Grab another terror on him. Then we just go split everything, and that will be a match. Actually, we'll take greens. Grab his green. Oh, wait, never mind. Blocked by first slot. We'll do that to get full Ketris. Throw Ketris down, Death, dead. Throw that in there, and that should be enough split damage to kill it. Oh, yeah, Rope Dart for Entangle. I forgot because it has off the perks. I forgot about that. Okay, this should be battle number 4 and then our final battle. Well, a little too late now. Completely forgot about that. Because it doesn't bring up, I don't know why, but all the searches do not bring up perks whenever you do it for hero weapons. Even though you can do it for traits, there's no way to specifically check perks within the game itself. You would have to use gemsofwardatabase.com. And even that, I think, is a little bit clunky to do it there, too. But it's the closest thing you have to properly searching based on perk. There's currently no in-game option to do it properly. Or at all. Have you already gone over our team for Necro class event? We did on Monday, and we will be again now in a second. We're just doing the final 2 battles. But the main ones are Mang, Keeper of Souls, double Azarus. Black Manacles, triple Azarus. Mang, Skeleton, double Azarus, if you don't have Keeper of Souls. Mang, triple Bone Wall, if you don't have anything. And I believe that's it. I believe since I'm just doing the free battles, we're mainly just going to be doing Black Manacle, triple Azarus. Just to keep spamming Black Manacles over and over again. Because I'm only doing the 20 free battles for the 25 gems. And then we'll probably do the human thing too for 20 gems. Or actually it's 10 gems and 2 gem keys. Alright, move that over. He'll hit us with skull. It's fine though. Oh yeah, he moved us. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was wondering how everything was off by 1. Yeah, it's just the bullets, bean bullets. That doesn't have immune to devour, does it? No, it does not. That could be a concern. We might have too much brown on the board. I have no way to actually deny brown. Other than maybe using Divinia, Divinia, and just hoping it denies more than there is. Whenever there's a lot on the board. I also have nothing that can check how many there are. I'd have to count them all. I wish every single thing just told you how many gems there are for everything. It only ever tells you for what it actually specifically uses. But there's no way of actually checking. Like, if I wanted to count how many browns are on the board right now, I'd have to go and manually... Oh, never mind. Duh. You could do it on them too. But if there was none for either and there was still something that used it, you would have to count it up. There are some instances that still have that. But, yeah, I actually forgot we can click on them too. That's convenient. But still, I did wish it was a little bit more available. What did we take here? That's funny, I completely forgot about that one aspect of it, though. Go for a Keeper Souls. Keeper Souls. Go for a Ketris, then for a Death. Ketris of Souls. Now I just said Ketris of Souls. I have Keeper of Souls on the mind because of the event thingy. For Crypt. For Necromancer. I just can't talk right now. For the Necromancer hero class. Okay, he hits us. Unfortunately, that's on our damage. Luckily, he didn't devour. And he'll just die to Death Mark, hopefully. And if not, we have to go cast Death or Ketris. At this point, Death seems to be closer. Fortunately, it's blocked by Ketris still. Come on. It's one of 2 manas we can get. Either a blue or a purple. Either or would win it. At this point, I might as well just cast this. And he's dead to death. Or Ketris. Or anything. Other than Skull. Mang, Shegra, Rock Troll, Gurmlet. Yeah, why do you need Shegra on that team? There's other red Skull spammers. Like Sakima and anything else. Generally, you never use Mang plus Shegra. It's just too much mana conflict for it to work. Also, with all the fails I did, we actually have exactly 1 battle left. That's actually really convenient. Though that also means we only get 1 try. Well, what a climax to end Tower of Doom this week. Because this is the last Tower of Doom battle we're doing, assuming we actually win. But, yeah, only 1 battle left, and we actually, on the final battle. It seems pretty easy, actually. Karnex, Moloch, Yerl, and Ultimate Doom of Flame. That's not really that intimidating. Though you never know what Moloch might just pull. But, I don't know, that's the only thing that can really do any damage to us. So as soon as we get an HP gain, we're safe, kind of. I guess Yerl Loop's going to be the most intimidating thing. Oh, you know what? I should have actually replaced Death with that Drain again. Would have been a little bit easier. Because they have pretty high mana costs, and none of them have immune. Other than the final one, of course, but that always has immune. I'm just going to take a brown here because we need the mana. Him taking a skull means nothing. Though he does use every color off of Doom, but that's not too big a deal. Okay, board got shuffled. Ideally, I'd get a brown here. It's not too big a deal if we don't. Did we take it and just let him get delayed by it? I guess so. Do really need to get that cast down, though. Okay, so what do we move here? Let's go throw this onto... I kind of just want to take another brown, actually. Take that first, just so hero doesn't die randomly. Oh, we got it for free. But we'll go throw this down onto... That inscribe only does 1 armor each time, so that's not really too big a deal. If we did it based on highest, oddly enough, Moloch has the highest, unless Karnax had higher prayer, which it should have. But we hit it a few times. I don't know which one I want, though. I guess Yarrow's the biggest threat, but he also has the lowest armor. Well, other than him. Could do it on Karnax so our skulls to start doing something, but I think we hit in this area. Because Yarrow's the only thing we're really going to die to on this team. So we'll start there. I do want to get this cast again before I use a Ketris. Ideally, I guess on the Tower of Doom. I mean, on the Doom itself. So that's going to def mark everything. So we want to make sure we have a Divinia still. So we'll go and throw this. Actually, taking a brown right now would be most ideal. He's probably going to kill our thing, so we'll take the brown there. Yep, he was going to kill it if I didn't get that. So now we throw Divinia so we don't die to def marks. Getting those bless would be amazing. And now we go and just tear another armor. Probably on... well, Moloch's the highest. Let's do it on that. And then we can start hitting Yarrow. Or we could just go for mana one more time, I guess. Let's just do it one more time. And then start killing everything with Ketris. So we'll take the drop into a red to purple, though I do need that full mana, but I don't have a way to drop those blues into anything. So, you know what, we're actually going to move that instead. Then we can just take a green, throw it down, throw Ketris, and then win. So we'll do that, throw that there. We have enough HP that he shouldn't really ever kill us, and we have an absurd amount of damage. He will hit 100-something with that, but it's nowhere near to one-shotting us. Get another Divinia so we get mana for everything. Oh, I should have taken it with a red. Whoops. Put a guy on Ketris to bleed into the extra mana. There you go. We'll just explode everything. Luckily, Karnax has been gaining armor this entire time. We can actually go destroy him now. Gain a bunch of extra stats. Or mainly HP. And now we can throw a death for a pretty decent chunk of damage. Before I do, we'll try getting Ketris back up. Free skull, because why not? Throw a Ketris. I'll do it on the one that has higher. And it's match. Kill it with a death. And it's match. There we go. Yeah, it was actually a pretty easy final battle. And from here forth, we don't get flame scrolls anymore, so there's no point in going further in the current state of Tower of Doom. Not like we could anyways, we have 0. But that means we have an excess of... how many? We got... today's Thursday, so we have 12 extra sigils that we did not need whatsoever. So that means I could have only have bought in up to... if I would have bought in the weapon instead. Let's see. Where's the shop? So that means I could have stopped at 9... I could have stopped at tier 1. Wait, does it really give you that many free battles? Wait. Does Tower of Doom actually give you that many free battles? I've never noticed. Like, if we do no scouting... we could have gotten this event done with tier 1 and just bought in the weapon for whatever the absurd price is through Soulforge. Let's see, how much does it cost in Soulforge? Yeah, for 30 gems, we actually could have completed the event. That's not what I want. Not counting scouting, because someone in the guild has to scout. Where is... that's not what I want to find. Yes, it is. Go under games, go under Soulforge. How much would the weapon cost to craft? We might start crafting it. We saved like, several hundred gems. Ooh, it does cost a lot of whatever the specific color is, though. But it might be worth it. Because everything else isn't too bad. 800 diamonds, that means nothing to that stack. 50,000 souls means nothing to that soul stack. 8 celestials means nothing to our stack. The only thing that's really concerning is the fact that it costs this. And not even so much that it costs this, it's just that things in the future might end up requiring this. And I would want to make sure I have a good reserve of all of these in case they do. But, I don't know, that's actually pretty cheap. I didn't realize they were actually this cheap. For whatever reason, I thought they were more expensive than that. Anyways, yeah, we might start doing that. Anyways, let me go give out this code, too. I have a code just sitting here, and I didn't even hand it out yet. Gives the same reward as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. Let me actually go give it to you guys, though. That might help. Let's see. Put that there, copy, and paste. But there it goes, go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com or underneath the game code section. Your invite code is found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your games is there. Redeem code is right over there in chat as well as right above. And yeah, just click that link or go to gemsofwar.com and leave game code. How much time is left on the code? 5 minutes? The code should last for about 15 minutes or so. It's based on claims though. We do have about 100 viewers, so it should last about 10 minutes or so. But anyways, still have a few other things we need to go do. One being the class event, the other being, I guess, dungeons. And I'll just do the delves off stream. Yeah, no problem for the code, everyone. Because, of course, we're currently camping level 110, I believe it is. Yeah, 110 of the most recent faction that came into the game. Just trying to get more, what are they called? More shards off of that. What would you say is the best Doom weapon color-wise? What do you mean by color-wise? Do you mean like overall as far as its perks and everything? As far as perks then, just overall is concerned, I'd probably have to say the highest right now is the, I guess the most recent one that just came in, the red one, because it doesn't have any negative perks. And that alone just makes it amazing compared to the other ones. But if I was to just base it off of colors, I don't know. That's really situational. If you're basing it just off of colors and nothing else, they're all situationally the best. Because it depends what team you're up against. Because in theory, the best one is always whichever one has the most color on the opposing team. So, for example, for this battle right here, the best one would be... of course, none of them have 3 or more. So this is a bad example. But let's say they had 3 greens. We'd want to use the green one. And so on and so forth. Whatever color they have the most of is the color Doom weapon we'd want to build around, in theory. Because you gain 3 mana per opposing enemy troop with that color. So the best weapon, coloration-wise, would always be whichever one is most popular on the opposing team. Delve events always require tier 1, the Tuesday delve events. Unless something goes wrong, it just requires tier 1. Sometimes you can even get it with tier 0 if you get really lucky rooms. Or really lucky multipliers, I should say. Oh wait, that's not what I need. I do need to go do that later. But what I want to go do before we finish the stream is do the everything we need for this. So let's go get our team in here. And I'm going to be using... there's several teams. I'll go over them again, if any of you still haven't done the event yet. The main one we're using is going to be Black Manacles. I should have probably tried this one last. Black Manacles, Triple Azarus. Probably using this the entire time. Alternatively, you can use triple Wall of Bones with Mang. Actually, all of these are going to be with Mang. You can use Mang with triple Wall of Bones. That's the absolute cheapest thing you can build. Next order of business as far as upgrading would be Mang into Skeleton Double Azarus as a +2 purple banner. Also, almost all of these, I believe, were +2 purple banner. Actually, literally all of them would have been. And if you want to upgrade this further, you replace it with Keeper of Souls. And this is what would upscale into all the other battles. Using Hero with Mang, Keeper of Souls, and Double Azarus. And you do have a backup summon option as well, also off of Keeper of Souls, assuming you have it traded. But that's not what we're using. We're using Azarus and putting in Black Manacles there. This is also what you would use if you want to go super quick at the beginning. The reason for Azarus is just because he has Purple Link. No other reason other than that. He's the only thing I believe that has Purple Link out of all these. Yeah, there's Blue Link off of White, or Purple Link off of Azarus. I guess technically what we can actually do then is also go triple White into Dawnbringer. But let's just use Black Manacle. We don't always get to use Black Manacle. Actually, then again, what's the damage difference? You do 22 because I don't believe we have the... Oh yeah, never mind. We might actually need to use Dawnbringer. Whoops. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm just going to use Dawnbringer. And we'll just use Whites instead. And we'll switch our banner to a +2/+1 that works for that. I guess ideally into blue. That should exist. What's a +2 blue that feeds into that? Is there not one? There it is. +2 blue, +1 yellow. So now we have a +5 blue, +1 yellow. Yep, there we go. You just got another Palka. Oh wait, was that the most recent one, or did we get another one after that one? Because someone in the guild did just get one recently. It is so cute. I love how it looks. I should probably be wearing it on her shoulder. I'm still using the... Oh, you did! Oh, that's great. Back-to-back small Pakas. It's actually really rare to get them back-to-back, since it could be literally one out of any pet. I don't think I've ever seen triple in a row, but I have seen double several times, including just now. But yeah, we'll go do the small Paka after this event. Shouldn't take that long. And we're only doing the free battles, not much point in going further at this point. It's not really that good of a... we don't really have that many good options. Basically just using skull spam into Mang is the only way to go. Or using AoE initially, which is what we're doing. And we're probably just doing this all the way up to the free battles completion. Should have taken that. Not that big a deal though. Not much it can do unless it gains barrier. Except it's about to gain barrier. Oh wait, never mind. That doesn't have barrier. Wait, does that have barrier? No, it doesn't have barrier. Oh, sorry, Famous. What was your question? What was your question? One more question for soul farming team. Hey, we got Celestial. Would you say fully trait Azurus first or Umberwolf? Ooh, that's a hard one, actually. Probably Azurus, because worst comes to worst, you could just set your hero to Necromancer. Necromancer is pretty good for soul farming. That's like the only thing it's ever used for, is if you're doing soul farming, you can use this hero class that's actually available right now from the event. Actually, I think we can get there by going into the hero, right? Let's see, where's the event? Go back to here. Isn't there a way to see it? Customize, yeah. But yeah, as long as you have your... Where is it? Yeah, as long as you have your Necromancer to at least level 20, which you should probably have by now, and if you don't, that takes a very small amount of time. And you could also literally just gem it since it is the event for it right now. But as long as you have a level 20 or higher, you don't even need any traits or anything. But as long as your hero of Necromancer, or any other hero that has Darkstorm, is level to level 20, you could just simply use Necromancer or that other hero class in place of a Umberwolf. And it does basically the same thing. Generally with a soul farm team, you're going to win within 4 turns, and that's how long this Darkstorm will last. So you just use hero instead in place of Umberwolf. So I would definitely say level Azurus before you ever max out Umberwolf. There are other instances where Umberwolf is used, like Purple Guild War Day and stuff. But, I don't know, if you're looking at it just from a soul farming perspective, it is better to upgrade Azurus before you upgrade Umberwolf. Though Umberwolf is overall more useful. But just from the soul perspective, it's better just to do Azurus first. If that's the only thing you're planning on really using them for. Why don't you see a pet rescue in your game? I don't know. Try restarting or doing a battle. You should be able to see it. The stream is ever so slightly delayed, but it's only delayed by, like, normal stream delay time, which is, like, a few seconds. It doesn't have any extra delay on it. Right, we're not frozen on that, so we can grab it. Couldn't grab that red, though, because we're frozen on red. The Wednesday pet rescue is. All the individual ones are not, though, from the guild. They're completely different. But yeah, only on Wednesdays are a 24-hour one. That's the same for everyone. All the other 6 days, it's based on your guild. Whenever your guild finds a pet, you'll have 1 hour to rescue it if you're online. Did I read your post on the forum? I did not, if that's what you're referring to. Could you link it here? I gotta read it after the stream. Can't read it now, though. Especially if it's longer. I assume your forum post. Did you mean a different post? So I don't know which specific one you're referring to. Unless you're talking about the weapon one. Well, it depends how many you need. It depends on Valravens, and it depends on how many sprints you get. Not sprint, what are they even called? That one that gives 1 sigil, I keep forgetting its name. Haste. It depends on how many haste you get. It also depends on, well, it depends on a lot of factors, actually. But yeah, you're probably right in that it does probably require more for tier 2, though. But the amount of rooms you actually have to do can vary every single time. Because sometimes there are power rooms you need to go out of your way for, sometimes there's haste, sometimes there's heroic, sometimes there's any number of things that might make you do the other rooms more than progressing forward. And regardless of how many of those you grab, you always have to go to 25 if you want to get maximum reward. Because there's currently no other means of obtaining those scrolls other than getting all the way to 25 each week or spending an absurd amount of gems for them. They did say that they're going to add more methods in the future, but that doesn't change the fact that there's no really, like, almost no methods up for them now. I might actually switch into skull spam. I feel like this is already starting to slow down quite a bit. We'll see. If we can still 2-shot, I'll definitely keep using it for the next one. But I think for the final set of 5, we're not even going to be able to 2-shot anymore. I'll take the blue down there. Get Dawnbringer down. Get a blue right over there. Yes, haste only gives 1 sigil, but it can still give you more because of Valravens. It basically just gives you a chance of finding a Valraven, is what a haste does. So it is technically still worth going for. There becomes a certain point when you get deep enough that it might not be worth going for, like if it's on a really hard battle and it's at a really high deep delve. But earlier on, if you find it on like floor 6 or something, it's definitely worth going for. Basically just a Valraven chance. And if you do find a Valraven, instead of just breaking even, you'll profit 2 sigils. Because it costs you 0 sigils to play the battle, essentially. So it's basically just trying to get lucky with a Valraven. It's the whole point of taking a haste. But yeah, more often than not, it gives you nothing. It's the reason why my guild generally doesn't report on them, because they're kind of not worth it. But if you really wanted to optimize and get every single piece of value you wanted out of it, you would do every haste, at least up until about 420 or whenever it starts becoming hard. Because if you take something like 3 haste or 4 haste, that's pretty much a guaranteed 2 free sigils of profit, since you would pretty much gain a Valraven by then. I keep forgetting, we have so much more blue than any other color. If I just take 2 blues, I think we can almost reach full mana. Actually, I think it's more towards 3 blues, but still, it's pretty much none. We'll take that, grab the green, grab that. Mang. Actually, that's not Mang, that's Dawnbringer. Wrong weapon. Too bad you can't transfer the mana to that. That actually would be a pretty interesting ability. An ability where it drains your entire team, but it has a 1-to-1 boost ratio. Oh, well, we would need some kind of other effect to the enemy. But kind of like a sloth, except it actually does something to, like, do damage. Like, drain your entire team's mana. 1-to-1 boost ratio for some kind of effect, or even 2 times. And then some kind of gigantic damage thing that it does to all enemies. And then just keep gaining all the mana from all of your other allies to keep casting it. So it'd kind of be like a Yagway in that you could double cast it from draining all your enemies, or all your team's mana. But then you wouldn't be able to do it again since nothing would have mana at that point. And give it no board control. That'd be an interesting mythic. Be perfect for Cinder Mirage too, since Sloth's already there. But yeah, basically it just drains your entire team. It does like maybe an AoE that's boost ratioed based on all the mana drained, but it also gains mana based on all the mana drained. So give it like a 30 mana drain pool, or mana pool, and then it just drains everything, gets back to full mana, does it again, but then it doesn't gain mana again because everything is at 0. It'd be really hard countered by Submerge, though. Also, it wouldn't work if your team had immune to mana drain. Or at least it wouldn't work as effectively. We'll take, what do we need here? Oh, should probably take a skull. We need to rush that in that Bat Raven. Grab a... Oh, take a yellow to red. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Oh, I didn't see Salty's live stream last night. Ended up going to bed early. But what did you do to the latest code? We'll go through that down again. And we could just kill it with whites if we wanted to. I haven't bothered casting these yet, but they do damage. And they have to give us souls too. So there we go, max souls. 2 of them for max. Actually, normally it's more like 3. But we have so much magic that it only takes 2. Anyways, 1 more set of 5 and we'll be done with these. Yeah, no problem for the code. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Because after this set of 5, we'll end out the stream. And then we'll get 25 gems and a little bit more hero towards this useless hero class. Well, it's not useless, but the only thing it's used for is soul farming, and for the obvious reason we don't need that. That is like the last thing we need to be worrying about, is soul farming. We'll eventually level this hero class, but if I'm ever going to level this hero class, it's when it's going to be via soul farming than anything else. It's going to be on like a Dragon Soul, Double Fair Shra, Necromancer team if we're going to bother leveling this hero class. And it's going to be when we actually need souls, and obviously at the moment we do not. Let's see, start adding a lot of things that require souls, because we have nearly 4 million. It just keeps going upwards. Or not even soul farming and it's still going upwards. I wish I could share some souls. Oh, did it really just summon? That's not good. Oh, I should take a skull there instead. Oh, good. We extra turned. Perfect. Wait, did we really extra turn off of white? I forget that it's even possible to extra turn. It's such a few gem spawn. It's kind of weird. We used to have a 6 gem spawn when the game first started, but they nerfed it to 5, and then never bothered buffing it. It's one of the worst gem spawns in the entire game because of that. They never bothered rebuffing him from ages ago. At one point, white was actually pretty good. Like, even when they nerfed him. That's the whole reason why they nerfed him, was he was actually somewhat decent at the time. By at the time, I mean like when the game first started. Okay. Also, he was a lot different when the game first started. He was, it was just true damage, so not even lifesteal. And it was 6 purple crate, and had no soul gain, and traits didn't exist. The thing that made it decent was things had really low HP. Everything had really low HP. So it was pretty easy to just kill, feed into something that uses purple like Vinoxia, and then kill off of Vinoxia's 2 true damage thing. Wait, did it even have true damage back then? Never mind, it didn't even have true damage, I don't think. Oh no, it had 1 true damage or something back then. Which may seem like nothing, but it was actually a lot because HP at the time was like 5 to 15. So any true damage was actually pretty high since you just hit past all the armor. Oh yeah, we have about 2.5 millions of troops to disenchant. I'm never going to do that, but we do if we really, really, really had to for whatever reason. Though I highly doubt that will ever happen. But we have it just in case. Yeah, I can't think of any circumstance where we would ever click that button. Unless they completely overhauled the disenchanting system to actually be good. The disenchanting system has been the exact same since day one. They've made it a little bit easier as far as the fact that you can just do it with 1 button now, instead of having to click like a billion times. At one point you had to disenchant them literally 1 by 1. Every single copy that you wanted to disenchant. That's how slow it was at one point. But other than that, the exact value that you get from disenchanting hasn't changed throughout the entire history of this game. And it is currently possible to gain about 50 to 100 times more souls than what you were originally able to gain when the game was first created. Yet the disenchanting system still gives you the same amount. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh, why do you do that? Anyways, we only have 1 battle left. And that'll be that. But yeah, anyone else have any last minute questions? Otherwise, yeah, tomorrow we are getting Bounty Hunter and a new troop coming in through that. I believe we're getting new Mythic tomorrow. I'm not 100% certain because there was copyright issues with it, but I believe they fixed it. Assuming they've resolved that and changed the art and all that, it should be coming out tomorrow. Otherwise, it's not. I'm not fully certain what's up with that. I believe it is. But it's a useless Mythic nonetheless, so you can kind of ignore it. We'll still be getting it, though, just for the sake of getting it. But there's not a single circumstance I'm ever going to bother using it. But I'll have the key opening videos, see how long it takes, and just mess around with it. Oh, sorry. Okay, Salty confirmed last night that it is indeed coming out. Okay, well, that says that. So we are getting a Mythic tomorrow. It's 100% useless, though. There's not a single circumstance where it would ever be better than Guard's Avatar or other similar options. Like Yagwe, Queen Titania, and other stuff. Even as a newer player, I don't think you'd ever bother bringing it out. Though it would be better as a newer player, though, if you just randomly get it at like level 100 or 200. But for the most part, it's useless. Unless they're buffing it all of a sudden. But I think it's just still the same that it's been. Anyways, that's that. Let's claim all rewards. That's, hey, gained a level, 43. But mainly did it for the gems. 25 gems that we end up getting in there. Not a lot of gems, especially for the time, but oh well. We get a little bit of XP and everything too. But that's that. Still need to go, speaking about things, I need to go do those 2 still. Oh, do I not have a repick? Did I already use it today? Apparently I did. But we'll need to repick this other one soon. But yeah, 2 gem keys and 10 things. I'll probably do that later tonight too. And the only other thing I really have to go do then is Dells, but we'll just do that off stream because, yeah, it'll take a little while. It's going to be like another hour of grinding that. Did you go over any other alt teams for people without Ketra's Death? Yagwe Queen Titania was one of the main ones, or one of the other ones. If you had literally neither, you can also just run Mang teams into a bunch of support. You can also run Megavore with Dart and just move it out the way and then start spamming Megavore extra turn spam. You can also just use that exact team that we're using and just replace Death with Megavore and Ketris with Yagwe, and it would still work. And I don't know, what other options? depends what else you want to use or what you have. Those are some pretty cheap options that you can use. Oh yeah, small Paka. I do need to go do that real quick. Thanks for reminding me. I actually probably would have forgot if you didn't say that. Let's see. Can we get 4 copies? We got 3 copies earlier. I guess we'll go do this real quick and then we'll end the stream. Might as well finish this. Okay. Grab a gold. Get a red. Start getting egg beef. Yeah, how has your guys' New Year's been going so far? Still pretty early into the year. I still don't know when my 2 trips are going to be yet either, by the way. I'll let you guys know as soon as I do. But the dates for it keep shifting all over the place. So I'm not even sure at this point. It could be any day. Or any weeks. Because for one of them, I'm seeing a friend I've been meaning to see for ages now. And the other one, I'll just be seeing family. Haha, see something shiny and forget everything else. Yes, we've had that joke many times. I do get very easily distracted. I think it's a millennial thing. Let's see. Grab a key down. Get another key down. Oh, you moved to a different time zone? I still have yet to leave Eastern Standard Time Zone. It'll happen eventually, though. I'm pretty sure the first time I ever leave Eastern Standard Time Zone, I'm going to do some kind of time mistake. Like showing up somewhere is like an hour later early because I forgot the time zone shifted. Oh wait, it's that late by you? That means it's 3 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. Oh yeah, like you said, right there. My sleep schedule's actually been normal for once, finally. Other than New Year's, I've actually went to bed before midnight every single day so far. For the last almost month. Like a few exceptions here and there. The most recent one obviously being New Year's. Can't not stay up till midnight on New Year's. If you're gonna do it on any night, that's obviously the one to do it on. And dead. There we go. Okay, and I just need the other 2 battles. Okay, we'll take the blue, grab all the browns there. Grab a... Let's take a brown. Get another key down. Got blues that we need. And then we'll Sarag again. And one more hit, we'll take it after that. One more battle, and hopefully we'll get 4 small Pakas. That'd actually be interesting. We'd get 7 in basically an hour then, since we got the other one at the beginning of the stream. Highly doubt that's gonna happen though. We were really lucky to get 3 on the previous one. Highly doubt it's going to happen again. And even if it does happen again, we need 1 more than that. I think the highest I've ever heard anyone get was 8 off of it. Though it is theoretically possible to get like 11 or 12, however many baskets there are is how many you could theoretically get. Plus 1, since you'd get the guarantee 1 at the end. I don't think everyone has ever... I don't think there's ever been a single report of 10 or higher, though. Which I don't even recall anyone ever even reporting 9. Yeah, the highest I've ever gotten was, I believe, 5 or 6. Pretty sure it was 5. A couple times I got 5. Actually, the first time on our other account, we ended up getting 5. It was the very first pet that ended up coming out. I did it on my main account, then I did it on the alt account, and the alt account got 5, while my main one only got 1. Or 2, however many it was. But come on, 4. Only 1. Oh well, we got 3 earlier. But yeah, we're still another 3 away. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for now. We'll be back tomorrow to go over the new Mythic and Bounty Hunter. And obviously tomorrow's stream will be basically dedicated almost entirely to doing Bounty Hunter. We will go over the Mythic a little bit, but we won't be using it really. It's useless. We'll be getting it, and that's basically it. And then it will sit on the shelf collecting dust with all the other non-meta troops that are 100% useless for everything. But yeah, mainly just going to be doing Bounty Hunter tomorrow. But we'll be back 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. That's 12.5 hours from now tomorrow. Same time as always, every Friday and Saturday. And we'll also be streaming tomorrow night, as the same time we always do every day, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow, as well as every day. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and good night, everyone. Goodbye.